Cooking with Amy.
Hey guys, good morning. I have a wonderful dessert. When it's cold outside, you know what, sometimes you just are craving a warm dessert out of the oven, and this is one of my favorites. Really, really easy too, so you can kind of throw it together at the last minute. It's my cherry almond crisps. So it starts out with some frozen pitted cherries, and I like using these at the frozen state rather than thawing them out. So to my cherries, I'm going to add a little bit of flour, a little bit of sugar, and the secret ingredient in this recipe is a little bit of almond extract. Now this stuff is strong, so a little goes a long way. Also a little bit of vanilla. So I'm just gently going to toss those together. The cherries with the flour, and the flour is going to create a nice little gravy in the sugar. And then I've got some, you can do this in one, like an 8x8 or a small casserole dish, but I think it's really fun when everybody gets their own little mini dessert. So I've got some oven-proof ramekins that are wonderful. I'm just spraying them, and that way everyone gets their own, and it's like extra special. So these cherries are gonna go into the bottom of our little ramekins here. I can smell that almond already. It just smells amazing. Or as I said, you can do this in a small casserole dish and make one big crisp, but I like to do the little mini ones. And you can pick up these ramekins just about everywhere these days. They're very inexpensive. Now, one of my favorite parts of the recipe is the crisp that goes on top. Whenever I see a pie or make a pie and I have a choice of just doing a crust or like that crumb topping, sign me up for the crumb topping. And this is really easy. It's flour, brown sugar, oats, cinnamon, and butter. And you just stir that all together. Make sure it gets all combined. And then you just kind of spoon that over the top. And then these, if you're doing the little guys, they actually bake up pretty quickly. They're done in 15, 20 minutes. If you're doing a bigger casserole, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. And I bake them at about 350 degrees, and they are absolutely fantastic. Best served warm out of the oven, I think, with a little bit of vanilla ice cream. Just nice and bubbly and beautiful. They're going to be a little bit hot. And by the way, if you're looking for this recipe or a lot of my recipes these days, you can pick them up at any area Kopp's food store. So there you go. This is one of my favorites, especially when it's cold outside for a movie night or a special night in. You can't go wrong with my cherry almond crisps. Enjoy.